guys, welcome back. This is week 6 of the Clumzzy Battle League, and our opponent is Survive 9 with the Boston Bearticks. Just going to give you a quick overview of the teams here. We are the Harlem Garchoppers with Garchopper, Wash, Azelf, Nidoking, Virizion, Chinchino, Combuskin, Rhydon, Camerupt, Viper, and Mega Metagross. The Boston Bearticks have Lando T.I. Landis Dan Lem. God. My tongue can't speak. Landorus Incarnate, Superior, Melodic, Honchcrow, Dugtrio, Durant, Autono, Frogadier, Pelipper, Avalugg, and Mega Manectric. Very threatening team. Very threatening team. Uh, yeah. But first thing I saw, um, was that I was scared of was Honchcrow because Moxie Sucker Punch is just very difficult to get around. So I'm bringing Tank Chomp because it walls Honchcrow fairly well. Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Tank Chomp. Well, physically defensive Chomp, not even Tank Chomp. Max physical defense, max HP. Flamethrower, Dragon Tail, Toxic, Stealth Rock. The reason I'm bringing Flamethrower is to take out that Durant, and it does hit Superior somewhat decently on the switch hit. Dragon Tail is just to kind of shift things around, because on his team, not a lot of things can hit Garchomp all that hard. Next, I am bringing pretty much the one thing that destroys his team, in my opinion, Virizion. I'm bringing max speed, max special attack, timid, calm mind, Virizion. The reason I'm bringing this is because HP Ice, after a +1, HP Ice will beat Landorus. This guy beats Superior every time, beats Melodic. Um, on the switch in, Focus Blast does like, I think 80% to a Honchcrow at +1. Beats Dugtrio. Durant does counter him. Oops. Durant does counter him, but that's okay. He can't beat everything. He beats Autono, beats Frogadier, beats... I don't know about Pelipper, but Pelipper doesn't hit very hard, so I'm not too worried about it. It beats Avalugg, and it beats Mega Manectric. This thing really puts in a lot of work. Really does. Focus Blast coming out of this thing, even though it's only base 90, special attack, a +1 Focus Blast hits like a truck because it's stab. And I'm bringing the wide lens to make sure I do not miss, if at all possible. Yeah, nothing wants to switch in on a Focus Blast from this thing. Next room of the team is Choice Scarf and Nidoking. Bringing Thunderbolt for the Milotic, Honchcrow, Pelipper, Frogadier. Pretty much necessary in this game. I'm also going to bring Ice Beam for that Lando I. It also does hit Superior, Honchcrow, Dugtrio. It hits all those. Not my number one pick to hit all of those, but they don't want to switch in on it anyway. Also going to bring Earth Power, pretty much just because it's stab and hits like Durant and Mega Manectric, that's what it was, duh. Bringing Choice Scarf with just enough speed to outspeed Mega Manectric, and Earth Power, of course, will one-shot it. Bringing Sludge Wave because nothing on his team, barring Durant, wants to switch in on a Sludge Wave. Everything on his team takes like 80%, except for like Melodic, and of course Durant because it's immune. Nothing wants to switch it on a Sludge Wave, especially Sheer Force Sludge Wave. It's just so good. Also, we are bringing Expert Belt Azelf because, why? Why not Life Orb? I don't know why not Life Orb. I don't think I really need the Life Orb in this game because Azelf destroys his team and I don't want it getting worn down by Life Orb. An Expert Belt, I hit everything on his team super effectively with something, so Expert Belt works fine. HP Ice hits the Landorus. It also hits the Honchkrow, Dugtrio, Superior, but mainly for Lando I. Flamethrower is for Durant and Superior. Thunderbolt, like earlier, hits Melodic, Honchkrow, Frogadier, Pelipper, everything. Flamethrower also hits the Avalok, I forgot about that. And then I bring in Energy Ball. Um, it hits Dugtrio a little bit harder. Hits Frogadier too. Actually, I might change that. I don't really need Thunderbolt and Energy Ball. They kind of hit the same things. Um, the only thing is I would Energy Ball instead of Thunderbolt because it you know what, if I change it, I'm going to go back to it later and change it. And I'm going to look into it and see what I need to change it for. And you'll see in the battle. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Next member of the team is Rhydon, because I love Rhydon so much. I really, really do. If I like Rhydon, I just got, ability doesn't matter, because none of these affect him in the slightest. But we are bringing Rock Blast, because that beats Honchkrow. Another reason why we're bringing this thing, without any defense, this thing walls Honchkrow. Like, bad. I don't want to switch into a superpower, but I could take a superpower. And one shot with Avalanche, because I don't want Rock Blast to miss. Um, but I did bring Rock Blast because it hits things like Lando I, it hits Pelipper, and it hits everything pretty decently. Um, Avalanche is mainly for Lando I, a switch in. Obviously, I can't take him anything from Lando I, even with this tiny bit of special defense investment, not gonna make a difference. Fire Punch is for Durant, because I could definitely see him switching in Durant on this thing. And Rock Polish, because at this speed, I'm gonna double check right now. I will double check. Um, get my calculator up. So at 179 times 2, I'm at hitting 358, which means I am faster than Superior, and I am the fastest thing on the field, other than Dugtrio. If I get a Rock Polish up, I can basically sweep. Um, as long as I, weaken things like Melodic. That's why I'm also running Max Attack, by the way. I can weaken, if I weaken things like Melodic, Dugtrio, Autono, Manetric. If I just kind of weaken everything down a little bit, then I'm in good position. By the way, also, I'm not positive, but I think he was thinking about trading Avalug for Regirock. So, um, I don't know how that's working out, but I'm not too worried about it. It's not a big difference. Last member of the team is physically defensive, Rotom Wash. I'm looking at this team. I have a lot of defensive mons. Calvary and Garchomp and Rotom both physically defensive. I mean, technically Rhydon's offensive, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of offensive presence. But then again, the three offensive players I do have kind of hit everything really hard. But we're going to bring HP Ice, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, and Discharge. Oh, excuse me. HP Ice because it hits Landorus 100% of the time, basically. I don't want to miss that Hydro Pump, because so far in this league I have had horrible luck with Hydro Pump. Horrible luck. Technically it also hits Superior on the switch in. Not very hard, but damage is damage. Excuse me guys. Discharge and Volt Switch are for Melodic and Honchkrow. Bring a Discharge over Thunderbolt, because the damage is not very big difference. And I would really, really like to get a Parahax on Honchkrow. That would be awesome. I assume Will-O-Wisp could be helpful, but I feel like this. Excuse me, I was yawning. I feel like this moveset will work just fine in this game. But that's it for the team, guys. I'm really looking forward to this Virizion set because it looks really fun. I would bring this set to OU. If only his special attack, like take 10 away from his attack, put it in special attack, and that would have been awesome. But that's all for today, guys. Hope you have a great day.